Hi guys, it's Sher here with Share Peace and Love. How's everybody today? Please don't look at my laundry in the background. uh, Welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I receive messages from the Most High in various ways, shapes, and forms. I live a pretty happy life, and my goal in life is to show others how to live on a higher vibration and to share peace and love. So that's what I do. Iris, is that you in the background? I figured it was. How are you doing? Can you hear me okay and see me okay? I don't even know if we're having any, I don't know if we'll have any guests. Good, me too. Kind of in a funk today, but okay, you know. This always gets me, pumps me up. Perfect, thank you. I can't believe we're the first ones here. It's a miracle, especially after yesterday, right? Crazy. Uh, Crazy. I need a haircut. We're going to talk about paths to spiritual enlightenment tonight, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of them. My little Palo Santo. This may be like a bad time. I'm not going to put that out there. No, people will come. If you build it, they will come, right? Isn't that like the baseball park thing? That was a great movie, by the way. That was a really great movie. So we're definitely clearing the air here with the Palo Santo. I hope everybody's doing okay. Iris, do you have a question? If not, I'll start on the path to spiritual enlightenment. We've got several, we have 10 different things on our path to spiritual enlightenment tonight. I see my dog. You have a question? If you do, put it down there. We'll see what we can do. Otherwise, we'll go on with the path to spiritual enlightenment. Why does it always get hot in here when I read? Oh my goodness. This takes me back to the beginning when I had like 3 people. I just saw 222 on the clock. That would be, it's kind of a weird day. Doesn't it have a weird vibration to the day? It's okay. Then I'll start talking about paths to spiritual enlightenment. We'll see if people show up. I don't know. I've never tried this time before. I just thought I would try it and see. So, on our paths to spiritual enlightenment, there are 10 different ones that I have here. And the first one is deep inner stillness. And, it can be meditation and also breath work. You need to do the breathing work. And then you can go into yes, then you can go into like states like mindfulness or transcendental silence. So there's a lot of things. Yeah, the energy's been weird today. There's a lot of things that can happen when we get still. First of all, we can hear. We can hear the inner voice, the Christ consciousness, the connection. We get messages. It's basically our way of talking to source, and our source talking to us actually is a better way to state it. And it says daily meditation cultivates presence, awareness, and detachment from ego. Okay. Well, yeah, that's okay. So, and that's part of it. Your ego, and when you're walking a spiritual path, your ego does tend to go away. All right. And also, oh, it's not a book. It's just stuff that I came up with. It's my notes. I put things together. Hi, Michelle. Sure, you can. Welcome to the chat. Do you have a question or do you just want a general? Okay, we can do that. Let me, I've already lit my candle and lit some Palo Santo. Let me pray real quick and we'll see what we got. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Amen. Okay. All right. Hi, Shano. Oh, thank you. Okay. When am I going to have a breakthrough in my spiritual journey? Am I on my way? Okay. Nice. Thank you. All right. Let's see what we have. That was fast. This is interesting. Did you recently go through any kind of breakup or anything? Because that will definitely shift you over to spiritual journeyness. Because I'm seeing. Okay, so almost a year ago, yeah, that is in the background, a betrayal, rock bottom, a lot of pain, extreme imbalance. And now you're showing up as justice, like as that you're balanced, that you're doing pretty good. What else do we have here for Michelle? Messages for Michelle regarding her spiritual journey. Oh my god, too many. Okay. Okay, it does show that the Ace of Wands is coming in. This is like growth and power and like coming into your power. Yeah, and sometimes that takes us longer to heal from than we think. We get in a relationship and they say something and it reminds us of an ex, and then we spiral down. But I think that was the beginning. About a year ago when all that happened, that was probably the beginning of your spiritual journey. And the thing about that is you are coming into a lot of new beginnings. I see the number one. I don't know if it's 1 month, 1 day. I don't think it's 1 year. Maybe I think that part of it is you're going to need to increase your meditation and just work on. This is really crazy. 6 to 8 months ago. Okay. So, are you seeing signs and messages? Have you started seeing signs? Because usually that's the next step in the spiritual awakening process. Thank you, Chanel, for the support. I appreciate that. That is like usually the next step. So I do think you are on your path to spiritual awakening and is a new beginning. Um, okay. Usually you will start to see like messages on billboards when you walk through stores. It may say something as simple as uh, the day is being blessed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree with that. Also, yeah, it does do the energy too, and you can do that. A lot of it is just putting yourself out there for learning, and I really can't get a time frame. I mean, I know a beginning is coming, and you show up as finally being balanced, and that's a big step for the enlightenment. Okay, but let's see a time frame for when Michelle might start to really kick in on the spiritual enlightenment, please. Okay, what is this? Transformation. Okay, so it's saying you're going through a transformation and that you are your own internal explorer. Okay, because see, this is the transformation, and then this is you like exploring things about your life, kind of regaining who you were is what it feels like. What else for Michelle? Yeah, you're getting your life force energy back. And this is beautiful. I really like this. I think this is the basis for where you are right now. And you need to be grounded, working on grounding. I think you are grounded, though. It looks like you are grounding pretty well. And there's something here about expressing your truth. And this is a beautiful card, too. A lot of times, the expressing of our truth when we start having a spiritual awakening, I can tell because it looks like you are grounded. But when we start having a spiritual awakening, a lot of times uh, there's a need to express our truth or work through some things. It's a process. Moldavite, right? Cool. And you just kind of have to, honestly, between you and me, I don't think there's a book or a card or anything else that can tell you the direction of your spiritual growth. I think that each of us are individually tailored and guided on our spiritual growth. But what you will start to notice is you'll start to see signs, and your first thought is like, "Am I losing my mind?" You know, it sounds like you're already on the path to your spiritual journey, and that you're grounded and you're doing everything right, and that you're going to come into this life force energy. It clearly shows you had a transformation, and that you're balanced. It is hard to be patient, and I understand it. I think today, really today, that just spoke to me. I was like, okay, I go on YouTube every day. I talk to people every day. I put information out every day, you know, and I was like, when do I start to see some results? And then I thought, you know, that's not really being fair. Hi, JC. Uh, I saw a guy on TV the other night that said he meditated for 2 years straight before it finally kicked in for him. So I don't think there's a particular time frame. Mm. Hi, Merlin, if you're out there, and Raymond. Hi, Michelle. There isn't. It's, and I'll be honest, it's really hard because I feel it too. I'm on a spiritual path with you guys, and I'm like, okay, so what am I doing now? So I do totally understand it, and I would love it if I could, if somebody could tell me. All I can tell you is you're on the right path, and you're doing well, and that you're definitely at spiritual enlightenment. But some of these things I'm fixing to talk about might actually help you quite a bit. Thank you, JC. Number one, so I'm going to go down the list here past the spirit. It may, it may. I just, you know, it's God's timing, really. The spiritual enlightenment path is like kind of crazy. So there are, I go and get information and create things, and so this is called the Path to Spiritual Enlightenment. It's not from a book. It's just steps that I've noticed in our day to day routines that help us in our path to spiritual enlightenment. Number one is deep inner stillness. It's getting quiet. You know why you get quiet, right? You get quiet so you can hear the messages. That maybe something else is affecting you. If you have a very loud, busy life, you have to take time to be quiet and to do the breath work and like sometimes other things, you know, it just depends. Each individual path is its own path, but meditation does cultivate presence, awareness, and detachment from your ego, actually, a lot of times. And then the next one is shadow work. It's not just, uh, it's just not all light and love. It's like integrating the darker hidden parts of your psyche. It's like really looking at yourself and going, okay, who am I? Where am I? Where do I want to be? What have I gone through? Have I made peace with it? You know, and those are all really hard things to figure out, especially when you're thinking you're losing your mind because you're having a spiritual enlightenment path, and you're not losing your mind. It's just it's the way that the messages come through. Well, it, you know, and the other thing, you may not be looking at this. That relationship may have been your dark night of the soul, and you may have just been on this journey, and it's just taking you a while to get to where you want to be. Okay. Also, on the shadow work, journaling, therapy, you know, finding your inner child, all that stuff can be quite helpful. I am not a doctor, so I do not give doctor's advice. Okay. Please seek a qualified professional. The other, number three, is surrendering the ego. It's let go of the need to control outcomes or the need to be right. Yeah, that happens. We usually know they're bad for you, but what do you do with it when you know they're bad? Sometimes you still eat the apple. It's like the Garden of Eden. You just eat the apple sometimes, and you're like, What was I thinking?" Okay, so the next one in our thing is surrendering our ego. It's the need to win, to let go. You have to let go. You don't need to. be top dog all the time. That's not part of the spiritual enlightenment. It Part of the spiritual enlightenment is remembering who you truly are. Yeah, and that's why it takes so long to heal from that. And that's why you're probably just now getting started really good, honestly. Um so you have to uh you don't have to prove yourself to everybody, everyone, and everything. It's okay to just say okay, and be okay with it. It's like being your true self, not hiding who you are. Remembering who you are, accepting who you are as a person. Because I'm like, for me personally, that's a hard one. I'm a 60-year-old YouTube nana that talks to God. So, what do you do? Oh, I talk to God all the time. I sometimes people look at me like I'm crazy. So, but you know what? I don't care. If I help one person, you know. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's go on to step 4. That is living from the heart. When we live from our heart, we start to be more compassionate. We start to care more about others, and the focus is taken away from us, our ego, ourselves, our lives, and we tend to lean more towards compassion, unconditional love, gratitude, and we operate from the heart. But also, there's a note here: operate from the heart and the brain. Okay, use discernment, because discernment can, could be quite a big deal. And you know what? And that's true, Michelle. A lot of people don't believe spirituality. I'm not talking to myself. I'm having a staff meeting with her. I like that. Oh, okay. I like that a lot. And a lot of people have problems with it, but everybody has their own path. It doesn't mean they're wrong or bad. It just means that's not their path. Whereas we have our paths, and I can tell you honestly, I didn't even know I needed a path. And then God directed me on this path, and my whole world has changed because I never saw this happening. I always wanted to help people. I've always been an intuitive my whole life, but I never saw this. So, okay. Hello, Ganesh. How are you? Welcome to the chat. We're talking about past the spiritual enlightenment. If you have a question, I will break and do a reading for you here shortly. And so now we are on number 4. That is called living from the heart. Wait, we did this one. I'm sorry. Yes, use your brain and your heart when you're doing that. No, and that's the thing. A lot of times, the spiritual journey is a lonely journey. Seriously, because it's Wednesday night, and you're on YouTube, and but that's okay, because you're learning things. You're broadening. Holly, it's great to see you in here. You're broadening your environment. You're growing. You're becoming who you are meant to be. And all of these experiences in our life, especially the negative ones, build us and build character. I know I hate that, but it's true. It's what we do, you know. And so now we're going to go on to number 5, which is daily presence and mindfulness. Daily presence and mindfulness is like simply being mindful. Thank you, Holly. Being mindful of where you are in each moment, like not worrying about the dishes or the kids. We'll worry about the kids, but the dishes or the laundry, just taking that moment right here, right now, like with this, and just having that moment, that time, and just being authentic. Okay. Also, part of the enlightenment process is like when you start to be really present, that's when you start to see the signs, Michelle. That's a message for you. When you're really present in the moment, not thinking about what happened in the past, not so crazy future and all that. You just got to be here and now. And that is really, when you start doing that, that's like a significant change in your spiritual growth. When you can quiet your mind to the point where you're like, I can be present in this. This feels good. I'm comfortable with it. I like who I am. I'm having a good time. The journey is important. These are all part of your spiritual growth. And knowing that the journey is important is one of them. And, and sharing your gifts. I believe we should all share our gifts. Clearly, I do. Okay. So, enlightenment often comes just by being totally present in the universe. Okay. And I know, and that is hard to do sometimes because you get wrapped up in life, and you're thinking the laundry. Look around, my space is a mess. Okay. My laundry is everywhere. My tarot cards are everywhere. My books are everywhere. Everything is everywhere. I see 5 5. I know change is coming. Yeah, and that's really part of your path to enlightenment, is helping others. When I first started this, I committed, and this really made a difference for me. I committed to spend 1 hour a day in acts of service to other people. Now, and usually that turned out to be more than 1 hour. But what it did is it got me out of my head. I wasn't thinking about my problems anymore. And it also made me realize that I have it way better off than a lot of people. So the acts of service, and it made me grateful. So the acts of service are very important. Find something. If you like animals, help out in the dog shelter. If you like church, pass out pamphlets in church. Whatever it is that speaks to your soul, that calls to you. If you like teaching Sunday school, teach Sunday school. If you like just walking in nature and meditating and being present in that moment where you are, do that. We all have our ways that we connect with source and spirit. And as our path grows, and as we grow too, things change, more gifts unfold. I like when I started this path. Are you guys okay with this? It's kind of a slow night, but I still wanted to get on here and share some things with you guys. Spirit's here. When I started this path for enlightenment, I really thought I was losing my mind. But and I questioned it a lot, but there have been so many things that have happened that there is just no way that I can even possibly explain. And I did a reading for a lady yesterday, and I said things that she says, like she was like, I say that all the time. And it was just like amazing. And it really resonated. I love it when I have readings. By the way, my readings are very detailed, very long term, and quite different. But I have a money back guarantee, because where do I get my messages from? If I read for you and you think, no, you didn't touch on anything or it didn't work, don't worry about it. You can have your money back. Okay, so back on to number 6. Number 6 is the connection with source and spirit. This is probably one of the most important ones, and I've actually been talking about this a lot today. Yes, yeah. And even in the Bible, it says if you are stressed, and I guess I needed to come on here and be reminded of this myself. On the Bible, it says if you are stressed, get out of your head. Do something for someone else. Think about others. Don't think about yourself. Also, Iris just posted my email and information, my website. Feel free to email me if you have a question, if you don't want to book a full reading, if you just have a question and want to make a contribution, that's cool too. Thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye back there. Um, I'm very user friendly. Yes, Holly is a wonderful addition. Holly and Iris are beautiful additions, and Patricia, is it Patricia, are beautiful additions in our moderator field. I still remember the night we let another person, and they were great and they were meaning to be helpful, but the little brother started blocking everybody in the channel. It's quite funny. So now we're on to number 6. Number 6 is your connection with Source, our spirit. I think one of the first messages I got, which really threw me, was I want to be called Source. Call me Source. And so I I call it Source. For a long time, I'd always called it Spirit. But Source is, I like the name Source. It works. Okay, so when we develop a relationship with the divine, okay, and how and here's the thing. I really want to emphasize this. Oh, thank you, Iris. You're great. When you're developing a relationship with the divine, we all have different ways we communicate with the divine. Mine is like, hey, I need some help. Can you get over here? Seriously, mine is just so direct. You wouldn't even think I was praying. But I'm like, Lord, I need some help, or give me some guidance, or let me have discernment, So you have to develop a relationship with the divine. You don't have to, but if you're on a spiritual awakening, you're going to develop a relationship with the divine, however you want to define it. And the definition of that relationship is up to you. You don't have to share it with people. You can share it. Um, it's just putting the work in and making honest efforts to have that connection with Source. And that can be prayer. You can channel right. You can channel, receive intuitive guidance, just anything like that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Holly. And so, there's a lot of things. So far we have touched on inner stillness, which is if you get quiet, then you can hear. Shadow work, which God knows we all have shadow work. Surrendering the ego. That's a big one. Setting your ego aside, needing to no, not needing to be right all the time, not needing validation from others, not caring. And it's really quite freeing when you get there. You can do that. And then also living from the heart, and then our daily practice of presence and mindfulness, and then also a connection with spirit, Source. Okay, so now we're on number 7. Number 7 is letting go of attachments. That's some people have a hard time with that. I amazingly really, I don't, I said I could lose everything. Don't ever say that, because I did. I said, Lord, all this could go away and I'd be okay. And God was like, okay, here, let me help you. Gone. and, and you know what? The crazy part about it was I was okay. The things that mattered were the relationships with the people in my life and the journey. The other stuff, it's easy. It's been replaced. And I'm comfortable, not extravagant, comfortable, and just living life. And I hope most of you are like that. So number 7 is letting go of attachments. This is suffering is caused by attachments, sometimes to people, outcome, desires. And instead of hanging on to this attachment, like, writing the whole book before your relationship starts, right? Um, you don't like, how you meet a person and then like 5 hours later you're planning the wedding and the honeymoon and everything else, and you haven't even had dinner yet. So don't do that. That's bad. Okay. Um, and not just with people, with outcomes. Am I going to get that job? Am I going to get what I desire? Am I going to have the dream home? Hanging on to all those things, like hanging on tight and just knowing that you want it so bad. Sometimes when you want things so bad, you hang on so tight. And what you're doing is you're actually, hi, Phantom Punk, actually blocking that outcome. It's not going to happen. And hi, Egyptian famous. I think you've been here before. You sound familiar. And you just learn to flow with life and not resist it. And I'll tell you what, guys, when you let go of anticipations and the attachment to how it's going to come out or work, uh, I thank you. Then that is when you see life happen. But when you're hanging on to things, and we've all done it. A lot of times I'll say, okay, this is the way it's going to go. It's going to go this way, this way, right? But guess what? It doesn't, because you're not God. And we're spiritually led. And truthfully, our way is not usually the best way. Usually, God's way is the best way. So, there are times in our lives when we cannot even see how it's going to work out. And I've been there many times, and I think most of you have also. And so when we can't see how it's going to work out, the best thing that we can do, the best gift that we can give to ourselves is to go with the flow, to be proactive. Still be proactive, but go with the flow and don't go against the current because all it will do is exhaust you and maybe get you lost. Okay, so that's number 7, letting go of those attachments and outcomes. I don't need to know the answer. Do you need to know the answer? Do you need to fix it right here, right now? A lot of times I think we do. So that is something definitely to think about. Also, I'm going to have to get a fan. It's warm in here. Service. Yes, that's exactly right. We make plans and sources like, I'm going to tell you a story. And then we'll go back. I was a long time ago. I divorced my husband, my first husband. We were married like 20 years, but at the point when we got a separation divorce, I said to God, I said, I I have no college education. I have no skills. I have 3 children. Help! How am I going to do this? And I got on my knees and I prayed. And my prayer, I'll never forget it. I said, Lord, put me where you want me, not where I think I need to be, but put me where you want me, Lord. And he did. I went to interview. I was building websites. I was working a little tiny grocery store. And I was like, this is not going to pay the bills. And I went on an interview at an assisted living facility. And it was going to be like just help out, like Candy Striper or something. Yeah, surrender, absolutely. And the lady said to me, please don't go look for any other jobs. Now, I was broke. I didn't have a lot of professional clothes. And I kept having to go back for all these interviews. And I didn't even have a license to do this job. 2 weeks later, they hired me as the director of the assisted living facility and told me they were going to send me to school to do it. It paid like $30,000 or something, which was a lot of money then. Full benefits, 401k, all of that. And my prayer had been, Lord, put me where you want me. If I had done it my way, I would have been working 3 or 4 jobs, desperate, crazy. But when you, like Holly said, when you surrender and you just give it to God and say, this is the only way I can do this, that's when things happen. Like and the most profound prayer I think you can possibly make is, Lord, put me where you want me. Not where I think I need to be, but where you want me, Lord. Same thing with this apartment. So he does answer prayers. And I touched on this earlier. We're on number 8 now. I touched on this earlier with Michelle. Serve others selflessly. Selflessly. Don't expect anything from your service. Just it's your gift to the world, and it's the world's gift to you, really, if you think about it, because what truly happens is when you have service without expectation, a return, It dissolves the ego and it opens the heart. And true alignment often includes like a call to uplift others. Like I didn't know I was going to be on YouTube encouraging people to live better lives and to share peace and love. But that is my service to others. It's the way it works. It's crazy. Uh, Thank you so much. And also, number 9 is seek wisdom, but don't cling to it. This is interesting. It says, study sacred texts, but don't get trapped in the dogma. Use knowledge, but also if you have experience, use the experience too. Okay. So you don't, everything in the spiritual world is not black and white. Some people see spirits. I'm glad. I mean, I don't, and I'm okay with that. I really, I, I have seen, I have had an angel show up in my bathroom at the door, and it maybe God just took a note from that because it messed me up so bad. I was not expecting it, and it was a big angel. And what had happened when that angel came was I had been praying for angel helpers for weeks, and then an angel shows up at my bathroom door one night. He's like, the light was behind him. It was weird. And I was like, I was asleep in bed when this happened. I don't know what woke me up. I sat up and I looked, and there was the angel. And I was like, okay, there is no angel in here. There is no angel in here. There is no angel in here. Seriously. And I closed my eyes. And yes. And I closed my eyes. And when I closed my eyes and I opened them back up, the angel was still there. So I was like, I was really messed up. So I was like, okay, this is not happening. I'm going to sleep. And I fell asleep. Okay. So when you pray for angel helpers, do know that they can, in fact, show up in your environment. Okay. And also, number 10 is enlightenment is not really a place that you get to. It's a process. It's not a destination. Yes, I agree, Holly. And I don't fear him anymore. Now I'd probably be like, hey, what are you doing? Let's go, let's go have some dessert. but, but I'm also really good with not seeing spirits all the time. And but so enlightenment is not, it's not a destination. Enlightenment is something that continually unfolds in your journey. Like today, and you have to trust your unique path, and even the detours when things fall apart, because enlightenment is not, it's not simple. It's tailored to each individual. It's each individual's time, each individual's path. We all walk in certain ways, and none of them probably are the same. So those are just a few paths to a spiritual enlightenment that I came up with. If you would like a card, uh, put your question down there at the bottom and I will respond. I have prayed already, and I have lit some Palo Santo. And this is probably not going to be like a really long session because it's been weird. Coming my way soon. Sure, Phantom Punk, you sure can. I don't think this is you. Hold on, let me clear my cards. And let me fix my cards. Hey, High Priestess. I'm good. I'm good. Did you guys get a notification? Did anybody get a notification? Yeah, I didn't it come out the other day also. Let me get my, I have to get my cards so mixed up. I didn't. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm wondering what's wrong with that, because usually there's a lot more people here. Huh. Okay. Okay. You did. Okay. Thank you, Shayla. Hi, Shayla. All right. Let's see what we have for Phantom Punk. These are going to be random reads, guys. I'm just going to reach out. Not all of them will be with cards. If I get if I channel something, it'll just come out. Honestly, it's kind of how it works. All right, what is in Phantom Punk's future, please, Lord? Messages, not the book, just a few. Thank you, Shayla Kelly. It's always great to see you in the chat. No, okay, not your. Okay, different cards. Okay, because I'm like, these cards are not cooperating. All right, let's see. Yes, I think the Egyptian Oracle cards for you. It's good to see you, Phantom Punk. Thank you, Shayla Kelly. I figured as much. You have such a beautiful soul. Messages for Phantom Punk at this time regarding what's in the future. Hi, Straight Queen. How you doing? Change is in the future. It's in reverse, though. Is it a change you've already been through? I don't know. Let's see. Phantom Punk. Again, we'll take them. Exploration. Enlightenment. Enlightening. I like that. Change. You have a lot going on. Okay. You have devastation, but it's in reverse. I don't know what that's about. Did you go through something devastating? It is in the reverse, so I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's already happened. You have passion, and you also have, you had darkness, and you have union and power. Okay, because in the past you had devastation and darkness. I was like, whoa. Okay. And then I think that's when the change came in. And then you started seeing your passions, your life. And then you came into union. I know, I can see it. And you came into enlightenment, which I love, and exploration. All right. Let's see what else. Anything else? Anything else for Phantom Punk at this time? Intelligence. We already knew that. Completeness. You're going to completeness. Good. I like that. Completeness and prosperity. I like that. That's beautiful. It's good. It's good energy. It's good read. All right. Let's see. Who did I see? I saw a question. Egyptian. I want to. Egypt. What is happening in my life? Why is everything so chaotic? You don't have any boundaries. You are so welcome, Phantom Punk. I don't even need to use a card for this. I will. You have no boundaries. This is for Egyptian Amos. We use the Egyptian cards. Yeah, that is standing out so strong. You don't make people adhere to common courtesy, is what it feels like. Well, look. Hi, G-Nex. Did anybody think the energy felt really weird today? Like just kind of crazy stagnant? What is this card? Protection. Okay. Protection. All right. You're protected, but you have no boundaries. And you need to make some changes, which will give you hope for the future. Because if not, you're going to go crazy. And you like your order and your peace. And you're resourceful enough that you can make this change. Because right now it feels like everything's just falling down, like devastation around you. And you're kind of like the leader is what I feel. Meditation's important, and have faith and wisdom moving forward. But the thing is, some of these things are happening for you, not to you. They're little lessons that you're learning. And it's going to help you move forward. Okay. The veil was, because, I felt, I hardly ever get into a place where I felt weird today. I felt weird all day today. So I am good. Thank you. Okay, so basically, Egyptian famous. It's because you asked me why is everything so chaotic, and the first thing I heard from source is that you need to set your boundaries, and also there's a need to like take a break from things, back away. Sometimes you have to get to yourself too, and you're not giving to yourself; you're giving to everybody else in your environment, and it's the crazy train. That's what it feels like. I'm glad you took a break today, Straight Queen. So that is what I have for you. But it does feel like the crazy train, but it's a crazy train of your own making. Okay, so you have to yes, because it messed me up. I haven't really felt that before. Usually when I hit the ground running, and I mean I woke up and everything and all that, but it felt so weird today, and I just didn't. It affected my psyche. I know that sounds weird. Even now, I was like, Lord, I need to read because I need to get back into whatever balance. All right. Uh, oh, cool. Me too. Thank you, GNX. Let's see. This is quite a change from last night with like everybody in here trying to get a read. You're welcome. I know it seemed a little harsh, but it's necessary for you to set those boundaries. Your life will get a lot better in that aspect. Oh, if I could, the effects of the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius. It's not out yet. Okay. You, I don't, I have to work on astrology, and yes, it did. I'm laughing at Straight Queen's. Straight Queen, just do me a favor. If you come on my channel and you have a headache, can you leave? Okay, I slept on the grounding mat last night, guys, and on my bed. And I will say this: I normally wake up several times in the course of the night. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. The first night almost killed me. I was like, what kind of headaches does she have? Seriously. Uh, okay, so I did sleep on the grounding mat last night, and I will say that I didn't wake up. I normally wake up 3 or 4 times in the night, and I slept straight through, which was wonderful. I didn't really feel any healing effects per se, but it's day one. So I will to be determined. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Okay, what are the effects of the strawberry moon on the effects of the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius? Oh, I just read your question. I read it wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, what are the effects? The trip this weekend. Okay. I don't know. We'll find out. Trip. Good time to go, is it? Messages from GNX. Huh. Hold on. You ever just feel like the universe is a little crazy? Okay, I like that. It is a good time to go. You have the card of fruitfulness. The first card that flew out is righteousness sideways for you, which I can totally see. Uh, I think it's a combination of the full moon and the strawberry moon. And what else did Shayla say? The veil is very thin today. Yeah, today's been so weird. Okay, anything else for Gina X regarding her trip? Please, Lord. You're going to be fine. It's stability and equilibrium, okay, and fruitfulness. So this is a good trip. And righteousness is you in the middle sideways, which is, I can totally see that. So yes, it's stability and equilibrium. The trip will be good. So, and yeah, that's very unusual for me because I'm usually like a really high energy. Well, I would say that is a pretty accurate card then. That was pretty funny then. I like that. All right. Let's see who's next. Is danger coming my way? Lord, I hope not. That makes me think of that. Danger. Danger. Yeah, Spirit did hear you loud and clear. That's funny. Trip looks good. Very good. All right. That's funny. You are so welcome. Straight Queen. Let's do Straight Queen now. Is danger coming my way? Why do you think that? Hold on. Let's get these. This is my big mixed up pile, but I like it because it gives me a lot of insight into good energy. Straight Queen danger. Cards are flying out. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. All right, this is definitely your read, Straight Queen, because the first card I see is inability to move on. Okay, this is crazy, and I see lack of inspiration. Okay, so but in the beginning is the internal explorer. So it's like you already know your own answers. You just need to listen to them. Um, I think the reason you have the ability to move on is because you want the good stuff, but this is not where the good stuff is coming from. The card that fell in the middle of your read, Straight Queen, is departure, moving on, letting go, and personal growth. Okay, and I think that's necessary for you to. Necessary for you to get your inspiration and your enthusiasm and your life back. Also, they want you to accept things with gracious receptivity, which leads me to think that some things are coming into your energy, some kind of gift or something that's going to help you. Animals are good for you. You're lonely and isolated. You are going to go co-create, and you just need to trust right now. You're moral. You just need to move away to get away from all of it is what I'm seeing. This is not stable. This is not going to be a you need to go. Uh, After you leave, you have the four wands in reverse. It's instability. You come into completeness and wholeness. I forget, you don't see the cards. It's a good read. It's just saying honestly that you're surrounded by some people where you need to make some changes. Animals give you solace, and that you, really, I think discernment at this time. I don't think you're in danger. It does say you need to leave, though. Okay. Um, wow. Anything else for Straight Queen at this time, Lauren? You're gonna run into somebody will love you. The message here is you're gonna be loved. Snakes. What about snakes? Okay, maybe the people around you are snakes. Okay, got it. You are going to be loved, but you're going to have to get through all of this. You need to have the growth and like non-conflict is what I'm seeing, and authority and like stability. Okay, back to the animals again. Animals must really like you. All right, that is what I have for you, Straight Queen. Snakes around me. Yes, I get that. I could see those snakes in the reeds. All right, let's see. Have we missed anybody? Oh, hi, Synthesized Soul. Let's see. Hello, I met a Libra woman recently and she wants commitment. Is this the one or should I be dating more? Um, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm reading your question and the, don't take this wrong. The thought occurs to me, if she were the one, that you wouldn't be asking me this question. Is kind of what I'm seeing. Like the fact that you're saying, is she the one, or do I need to look around? It's like you want to hedge your bet, and it's weird. And I'm not trying to be critical. Synthesized souls, what do we have? Is she the one? Long distance relationship. Yeah, she might take you to the edge of something. I don't know what the edge is. Hi, Bella. Sure, of course you can. Let's see what else we have for synthesized souls. Okay. Hold on. All right. I don't know. Let's see what it says. I feel compelled to do these cards. Okay. So far, it's looking good. Rock. Okay. This woman, this is weird. The last card that I got is not for you. This card literally says not for you. Okay. This woman will take you to the edge, but not in a good way. You know how you have the Seven of Wands, like Six of Swords going to the sea and into calmness, and she won't bring calmness. Okay. Sorry. Not in a good way. No. No, it's in reverse. It's saying it won't be calm. It'll be anything but calm. But you are happy, and you have a very loyal heart. And this last card kills me because it clearly says not for you. Um, wow. Sorry. But that's because I'm looking at it and I'm sorry, synthesized souls. It's probably not what you want to hear, but this is, I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like it looks good now because it's come to the edge. It's hearts and flowers and love. And then on top of that it's not going to be a calm relationship. But the thing about this is you're happy, and you're grounded. Okay. And you have a very loyal heart. And you're asking me about this. And of course, the last card was not for you. Sorry. But do not base your life on a tarot reading. Okay. We all have free will. Sure. Hi, Nicole. How are you doing? Welcome back. Good to have you. And Bella. Let me do Bella and then I'll do Nicole. Sorry, I needed water. Messages for Bella at this time. All right. You have intuition. You're going towards a new life, Bella. You left something alone that wasn't yours. Okay. Okay, something that wasn't for you went out of your life, and you were between worlds because of this. Okay, but the thing is, that was in reverse. But now you're living in the here and now. Okay, I feel like you think time is a precious commodity, which it is. You can slow down some. It's okay to be, to breathe, is what I'm hearing. You've entered this new life, okay? And it looks very happy. This woman is ecstatic. The number 39 is on the card. She's got wings. So to me, this is beautiful energy, and it's quite beautiful. I feel like it's really good coming your way. I think that shift needed to happen for you, Billa, so that you could move into this new life that's going to be way better for you, is what I'm hearing. You are so welcome. Let's see. Nice to see you again, Nicole. I'm good. I'm about to travel next week on 2 months, so I'm testing out my luck. How about you as well? Pretty good. Let's see what we have for Nicole at this time. Serendipity. I think you should take this card and run with it. I love that. Serendipity. That's beautiful. I think you're going to be just fine. Anything else for Nicole at this time? Soulmates? Are you traveling to Mayo? Okay, I see the card of soulmates. I don't know what that means. I know. Yes, and reassurance go the distance. It did say soulmates. Are you going to meet a soulmate here? Look, it came out. It came out. Shoot, it came out in revert and the upright too. So maybe you'll meet your soulmate there. I don't know. Anyway, yes, and it says go the distance, which you are going on a trip, so you're going the distance. I love that. Where is where's Merlin and Cowboy tonight? I picked a different time frame because I wanted to like change. Last night we had so many people in here and people were like on top of each other, and I wanted to change the dynamic tonight just to kind of shift things a little bit. There was like almost a desperate energy tonight, and then today in the air it's kind of a. Holly said it's close. The veil is very thin, and I never thought about that. I never. There you are, Cowboy. Hi, EMB. How are you? Wow. Okay. Cowboy, do you want a card? Woo. Oh, guys, did you like? Okay, cool. Did you guys like the lesson on spiritual? Where'd I put it? Oh my goodness, everything's happening on spiritual enlightenment. Did you guys like that? Um, Let me know. All right, let me see, Nicole. What about the soulmate? I feel like you're disappointed. Time for a nap. It won't tell me. Okay. Do I read on children? Like if they're in your family, I've read for people, their children come out. Like I have somebody that has a child that's slightly challenged, and I've picked up on, like for that was art or something. Your kids, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can try. Um, Thank you, Shayla Kelly. All right, what do we have for Crushing Cowboy? I don't think you're going to get anything on the soulmates. Oh, good. Did it resonate, EMB? Surrendering to the divine is the key. Thank you, Shayla Kelly. You're awesome. Cowboy. Oh, Cowboy, what are you doing? Building something. You've been building blocks or something? You went to the edge of something. You're trying to be fair about something. You're not going round and round anymore. You're tired of that. I feel like you're on your own some way. Wow. Building blocks. Okay, so first of all, come to the edge. I'm like, I feel like you're pushing yourself to the edge. You're building, okay? You've already started building. Top secret stuff, I see. You're fair. We already know you're fair. What does the to be fair card mean? I'm going to look that up. That's bugging me. What number? 38. Let's see what the message is. Cowboy, your messages are always so profound. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. We're going all the way. Okay. Turn on the 1 minute wait timer. Share so that the chat is slow. Okay, I don't get that. I'll have to get with you. Okay, so Cowboy, to be fair. Sorry, I got stuck on one of your other cards. 38. I need to know what this means. Where have you been? Are you traveling? All right. Oh, we skipped one. Hold on. To be fair, balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Okay, balance. The oracle's message. Aha. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance. You move from being from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember all experiences have their place. Hi, lovely day. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. All right. Well, I really like that. That's you are living in balance, and wonderful things are going to be revealed. I like this. This is good. Oh, you said wow twice. Hi, lovely day. And it's like you're by yourself right now or alone, but not like in a bad way. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like you wanted to do that rather than go around in circles. Interesting. Anything else for Cowboy at this time? Oh, you are in your masculine energy, aren't you? And whatever you're doing is faded. And you're definitely in the here and now. This has something to do with both worlds. Interesting. I like that. I know. It's a great bell. Thank you, Jax. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Let me catch up on the notes here. We're going all the way. Okay. Thank you for, let's see, top secret stuff. Let's see. Hi, Jamie. That's funny, Holly. It probably does come with the decoder ring. Hey, lovely day. All right. Okay. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm checking everybody out. Yes, the bell's great. Thank you, Cowboy. Uh, so no damage. You just got in a fender bender. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, EMB. Let's see about EMB's child. What is it EMB needs to know about her daughter? Observe. Oh my goodness. All right, EMB, this is what I got. Your little girl, you just need to sit back and observe her. Make sure she's okay. Something about stimulating her imagination. Give her something to focus on that is not mom or dad. Okay. What I do see is that you have time, but in a certain amount of time you will have to make a decision about a fork in the road. Okay, when you meet this fork in the road, this is really weird because of our reading yesterday. uh, this fork in the road is going to give you a new life. Look at this beautiful new life. It's you're going to need to be flexible, but I think that's okay. And also soulmate came out. So you were asking me about things. So soulmate did come out. But with your daughter, just sit back, observe, give her something to occupy her mind, something for her imagination. And the last card that comes in is clean it up. So nice. I like that. I'm very happy for you, EMB. But your daughter is fine. It's just there's a lot going on, and she really needs something to focus on. Is what I feel. Oh, thank you. I don't even. I. It's not me, guys. I am only a messenger. My messages come from God. You did pass, Jamie, and you said, wow, so I'm ringing the bell. And EMB, I'm glad you had good news. Let's see. Lovely day. How are you? And let's see. Shayla Kelly, you're such a blessing to our chat. Yes, Jamie, you will be tested. God tests you when you are on your pathway. of many tests. Sometimes I actually pick up on the test. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Cool. Hi, Venus. I know. I can't wait till the sun goes till it gets dark because I want to see the strawberry moon. Oh my goodness, 11:11 on the clock. EMB. That's your number two, and that's so funny. That was weird. Hi, Venus. Okay, let's do Venus. You want a card? Doesn't it feel nice? Jamie, doesn't it feel good when you have your power and you have control over what you want? Uh, nice, nice. Yes. Hi, summertime. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Let's see what we have for Venus at this time. Messages for Venus. A change in the wind, Venus. What are you doing? Lovely day. Are you the person that sent me the t-shirts? Oh, Venus. Wow. Okay, I always mix it up. I've got sorry. I know I asked you before. I apologize. Okay, there's a change in the wind for you, lovely day. I don't know what it is. Okay, but this change is going to lead amazingly to new life. Something is coming in that's new for you, lovely day. And it's faded. Whatever it is faded. Okay. What else do we have for lovely day at this time? Just sit back and watch. It's going to happen. I will certainly look at a class on grounding. I'll be happy to do that. Yes, our signs and symbols that we see often do show us different things. Venus. No, we're not doing a list. Last night, everybody is crazy in here last night. What do we have for Venus? Transform and rise in a mountain of mastery. What are you doing, Venus? You are on a self-realization journey. And you are ascending. You're ascending towards self-realization. I love this. Look at this. And you're transforming. Look, these are two great cards. I would take them and run with them. Anything else for Venus? Embrace the unknown. Oh, there's more, Venus. You got to give up control. There's a gate of opportunities coming your way. Embrace the potential. There's a breakthrough that's going to lead to roots of success. And it's something that you're passionate about. I got to do better with the cards. And it's gonna have lead to a commitment of some kind and bring you to new heights. So hang on to your hope. Wow. I love it. In tide of transition, there is something you need to gently release, and you will go on and thrive and believe. You have no illusions at this time. Things are working for your highest good. You are on the right path. Spend some time in quiet. Vortex of change. Divine timing. Done. Okay, and you said, wow. All right, I like that. Okay. Let's see. Can I ask a question? Sure, you can ask a question. You're so welcome, Venus. It's a beautiful read. I love it when it runs like that. It's just like it unfolds like a story. And I was called to those cards for you. Beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Summertime, if you'll go ahead and put your question down, I'll get there. You're welcome. Thank you, EMB. I will look at doing a class on grounding. I'm going to be doing other classes, guys, and I'm not charging right now. I just want to help people. And if you want to make a donation when you take the class, that's great. I'll probably be doing those on a every other day or daily basis. There's so much to learn, and there's so much information out there. And oh, how nice! I didn't even realize it. Jamie, what is your question? He's hiding away. Do you see him coming? You should take action. Okay, let me do summertime, and then I'll do Jamie because I want to see what her question is. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Okay, summertime and the man. Ooh. This man is leaving your life for a reason. It's good. I mean, it's in your best interest. Okay, anything else? Something else about the man? Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see. First of all, you know who you are. You listen to the voice within is what I feel. You are defining who you are. You're shaping your own self. You're fully immersed in life, and you have this divine flow about you. And you have made some kind of crazy metamorphosis. Uh, and the thing about it is this person shows up as leaving you high and dry. uh, they it shows up as desert of isolation. Sorry, and then the card behind that, which is so crazy, tells you to stand strong, and then the card behind that is scales of balance. This a relationship is not going anywhere because it's not meant to. This is not for you. Um, this is moving. This is moving out of the way so you can go forward and have something better in the universe. And open to receive. Be open to receive whatever it is that's coming in. Anything else? Divine timing. They want you to wait on divine timing, and there is change coming. Wow. Even if it's a very new relationship, when I get isolation and you are asking me where the guy is, yeah, that's what happens sometimes. When you ask me where the guy is and I get desert of isolation, it doesn't go well. Uh, and divine timing, they're saying be patient. And sometimes guys, uh, there is a message here about quiet moments, like go within, you'll be given the answer, but also to trust your path. And this is really crazy. This was for your highest good. Whatever it was, not something you should have been wrapped in, because the card of illusions comes up also. Wow. Oh, thank you, Shayla Kelly. You're so awesome. Thank you for blessing us. And here you're just like, and the other thing is you're fully immersed in life. And it's not about when somebody ghosts you or something, don't let them, that's their way of having control and power, where you're going, am I ever going to see him? Am I ever going to hear from him again? You know? And no, don't let somebody take your power away from you like that, Summer. Um, be happy within, like connect within, so that when you have a crummy relationship and it goes great for 3 months and then things go downhill, you're still happy. You're happy with yourself and with your life. I hope that helps. Thank you for the prayer. Okay, let's see. Jamie, after my good deed, Father God gave me a mission. I accomplished it. What do I need to do about the assignment? I don't know, Jamie. Let's see. Wow, nice. Okay. Let's see. What does Jamie That's funny. I thank you, Jamie. I wasn't expecting the Cash App thing to go off. All right. Let's see. After my good deed, Father God gave me a mission and I accomplished it. What do I need to about Oh, why the assignment? What do I need to know about why the assignment? I don't know. Let's see. Interesting. Nice. Cool. EMB. Let's see. Opportunities. It shows up as the gate of opportunities, Jamie. What is that? Transition. General release. Okay. Anything else for Jamie? Cavern of Secrets. And one last move. Also free to move. Winds of Fortune. Something about passion. Okay, so let's see what we got. The first thing you have, Jamie, is opportunities. Good night, Ollie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're wonderful. You have opportunities here. There's a secret there's something, it's a cavern of secrets. It says, unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths are enlightened. Wait a minute, I can't read it. Are Okay, shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. So something may come to light that you're not aware of is kind of what I'm seeing here. One last move, and I think that move has already happened. This is a card of one last move, but it looks like now you're free to move. Okay, because you went through a transition, and there was something about general release, and now you're going to come into winds of fortune, which is fortune, and it's going to be something passionate that you are passionate about, but it has a lot of opportunities coming in. It's you're passing through the gate of opportunities where new paths unfurl with boundless potential. That's pretty good. Anything else for Jamie at this time? Fast progress. It's a good thing your car wasn't, that, and release and renew and embrace courage, which I think you probably did today on the way to work. That is what I have for you. And also at the bottom, I saw crystal clarity. Clarity is going to come in now. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see. We did Shayla. We did Summertime. Nice. I like that too. That's a good read. Thank you for the donation, Jamie. I appreciate you. Who have we missed, Iris? Have we missed anybody? Two cards in. Yes, I believe you have gotten those cards before, Ian. I think that's everybody. It's been quite the day today, guys. I am going to sign off. We've been on here an hour and 22 minutes. I love and appreciate all of you. I will be creating more classes. Please let me know what you think about the classes. I'm trying to raise our vibration. Let's make it a better place, right? Let's make it a better world. All right, guys, let's go share some peace and love. I love you guys. Have a great night. Thank you, Jamie's Cowboys. Thank you, Shanley. Thank you, everybody. Oh, thank you, Iris and Holly. You guys always do a fabulous job. Holly, I don't know how you got hired, but you might be. I think you're hired. I'll have to check with our head moderator. Good night, guys. Love y'all.